We're back, everybody, with more of this game, Monarch. So we have to investigate the club building, Block B. Once the entire baseball club is ashes and dust, will the cricket clubs turn beyond the Pioneer next? Baseball is derived from cricket, so moving down the pike... Oh. Drat this gobby mouth of mine. Cricket is cricket and baseball is baseball. They invented two different words for them for a reason. Don't get me wrong, what the baseball club's going through sucks big time, but it's got diddly squat to do with any of us. That's true. Oh my god. Sumeri is such a snake, I swear. She cozies up to a guy, and before you know it, she's got him wrapped around her little finger. Haruka's always had crap luck with girls, even all the way back in middle school. His first girlfriend was older than him. She was already in a committed relationship, but confessed to him anyway. After she had her fun, she dumped him. Her real boyfriend beat the snot out of him when he tried to get her back. Doesn't anybody here have any tact? We're trapped in some sort of supernatural slasher flick, and all anyone can talk about is some he said, she said nonsense. Haruka's relationship with Sumire is actually lasting pretty long, as far as his track record goes. I wonder if he's actually serious about her. This is a first. There's a first for everything. The rest of the club members were all burned alive. Does that mean I'm next? You know what they say, what goes around comes around. See, I've heard that Haruka never rejects a single person who confesses to him. One of my friends dated him for a hot second, but he broke it off out of nowhere and started ghosting her. He's so charming otherwise, I can only imagine how it'd feel for him to crumple you up and toss you in the trash. A guy like that is bound to leave a trail of angry exes in his wake. Akane used to be the nicest, sweetest girl around. Fairy Tale Princess. Damn, you're tall. Haruka's so sweet. Haruka's so handsome. He's like a prince. A knight in shining armor. That's the kind of crap the girls in my class always say. Me, I couldn't care less about it. I couldn't care any less about this dating drama. Wish someone would swoop in and save me already. We're doomed to die in this godforsaken academy. Don't you worry, bro. I'm here to swoop in, save the day. Save what needs saving, do what needs doing. Slay what needs slaying. I really feel like it's Sumire who is doing the stuff to Haruka.
Shinya, Vice President. I want to apologize for Haruka. I know he's been a pain.
Did he tell you about what happened?
Yeah, he's such a loser, isn't he?
He is. Why are you with him?
Where do all his groupies even come from? I just don't get what they see in him. He wouldn't be in so much trouble if he picked his girls better. Or let them down easier, at least.
Doesn't that upset you?
Upset me? I guess. I can't stand guys like him. He deserves way more trouble than he's getting. You've heard Haruka go on about his shells fitting together or whatever, right? It's so weird. He probably picked it up from some girl. To me, love is more like buttoning clothes. Two halves of a shell will never fit together unless they're a perfect match. But the wrong button can still keep clothing together, even if it does get all wrinkled. After all, you can fall in love with just about anyone as long as you ignore their flaws. people who settle, loveless marriages, friends with benefits. It's all proof. Of course, if one button is mismatched, the rest of the fabric starts to get misaligned too. So even if two people are meant to be, the rest of the mismatched buttons will keep them apart. The fabric rumples further and further, and the wrinkles get worse and worse. The world is full of flawed love, wrinkles, loose threads, and such. Haruka and I are one of those couples, a bundle of loose threads waiting to be pulled. And if they are, that's fine with me. He tries to cover up the scars of his past relationships. I try to cover up my unconventional feelings. Both of us are only using each other to smooth out the wrinkles as best we can. Just kidding.
I don't get this romance stuff at all.
You're too young, Shinya, don't worry.
But who's to say if what's conventional is always good, and what's unconventional is always bad?
Me.
Unconventional doesn't mean unacceptable. It doesn't mean you aren't allowed to be happy.
Huh?
Mismatched buttons apply to more than just romance, you know. My family's not a traditional one, but they saved me all the same. Sometimes it's the unconventional that can bring you more happiness. Using the wrong button isn't necessarily bad. Using the right button isn't necessarily good. Whatever your unconventional feelings are, I'm sure there's no reason to hate yourself for them. Sorry. I didn't mean to talk for so long.
No, I should thank you. You're right. Even if they're unconventional, it doesn't mean I'm not allowed to be happy. But forget about that. Let's be honest here. My relationship with Haruka was never that great.
Why are you with him?
By the way, Shinya,
Huh?
you're pretty cute, you know? Especially when you blush.
Please don't.
You understand why all this is happening? It's because I'm tall or big or something? Okay. I think we need the B&B block. I'm glad I made it out of the mist alive, but my body feels kinda sore for some reason. I wonder why. Stalker name. I went to the same elementary school as the Tono sisters. They don't get along now, but it wasn't always like that. In fact, they were always together, like to the point it kind of stood out. I wonder what happened between them. Love letters and such. Why, Haruka? Why would you do this to me? Because he's a jerk. I'm glad I got out of the mist safely and all, but I feel like Tsutomu's still creeping on me. He just doesn't get that I hate the way he chases after me no matter how many times I tell him. Maybe the problem is that I'm too nice about it? I give up. I'm just going to ask my teachers and friends for help. Why is that computer still unavailable? What is it trying to tell me? Oh, this mystery memo's still here. Okay. So in case you missed it in the mist. Weird that all those memos aren't there in the real world.
Oh, Mr. Hugo, why won't you let me through?
I'm simply suggesting you visit the infirmary. You don't seem well.
I don't, huh? Maybe it's because your son was playing too rough with me.
Perhaps I could complete your errand in your place, though perhaps not as swiftly.
Wait, what?
Oh, my. Always the gentleman, aren't you? But this isn't the kind of errand you can run.
Akane.
And here comes Shinya now. Oh, whatever shall I do? I was hoping to go cool down Haruka, but someone is blocking my way. Fine by me, though. The more obstacles I overcome, the more romantic all of it is.
I don't quite understand what you're getting at. But whatever it is,
Burn murder.
I get the feeling you're up to no good.
You've got it all wrong. Be a dear and let me pass. Now we can each go about our business.
Is that right?
Could be.
Don't. If we let her do what she wants, we're going to regret it.
If that's what Shinya thinks, then I simply must believe him.
Ganging up on a fragile little girl? 3 against 1 even? You truly are despicable.
Look who's talking. Are you looking for a fight? You don't know when to give up. I don't mind, but didn't you learn anything from last time?
Well, I guess we'll just have to find out.
Are you okay, Yuko?
He's fine.
Yes, I am fine. Thanks to him.
Couldn't you go stopped her?
Thanks, Vice President.
Like, if Shinya can stop her, shouldn't you go be able to dodge and stop her?
It would seem Miss Tono has fled. For her to set off an explosion with nothing but a gesture. I never imagined such a weapon could exist. Modern technology truly is remarkable.
What?
I underestimated her. I'm afraid these old bones of mine just aren't what they were. I imagine your pursuit of her is related to Sora's request. A shame she got away.
Do you not know about the Pact Bearers
Yeah.
and authorities?
That is quite the dangerous weapon she has. If left unchecked, she could cause untold destruction. Shinya, Vice President, do take care. No need to worry about me. You must get going.
Like, does he not know about the pacts and stuff? Does he not know about authorities and whatnot? Doesn't seem like he does.
Vice President. Or, I want to thank you for what you did back there. If you hadn't been there, there's no telling what might have happened. I've been beating myself up about it. It's just like I thought. I've got a long way to go. Sora and Yugo are so good to me, but I honestly don't deserve it.
I used to be a gutter trash. You don't need anyone's approval, my boy.
That might be true for anyone else. But me? I'm worthless. I'm too hard to love. I don't deserve to be treated with such kindness. I don't deserve parents like Sora and Yugo. I don't deserve the happy life they give me. But if I can be useful to them, that would give even a lost cause like me a purpose. I have to work harder. I have to do better. Sorry. This isn't the time to be complaining.
No, it's time to be throwing hands at enemies. And we got plenty of enemies to throw hands at. So we good, brother.
It seems this place too.
Is linked to the depths. Better call now and with all your bated breath. I need to level up sloths some more.
Let's go, Shinya.
I can't let them down.
Here I go. You're open. How was that, Shinya?
We both have a long way to go.
Alright, let's start gathering some clues and some info and some puzzles. So we're in the baseball clubs right now. I recommend Akane 100%. She's a complete pushover. Long as you're okay with my sloppy seconds. Okay, Akane's in the right here. If they're talking about her like that, then I say burn them all. Burn them all.
Are you crying?
I should have never been born. There's no reason to live when no one loves you. Wouldn't you agree?
You don't need love to live.
What's the point in a life without love? Why even go on if nobody loves me?
Well, she must be fun at parties.
Oh, you like your one to talk, Shinya? Oh, I don't deserve parents. I'm too hard to love. Ah, shut up, Shinya.
Could you deal with, cheer her up? So she can get out of our way, I mean?
Wow, Shinya. Heartless. Brother. Yep, 100%.
You don't have to be so mean about it. I just want someone to be nice to me. You're so cruel. You monster.
What are you, a demon? That was like watching someone rub salt in a wound. She's crying in the middle of the hall. Cheer her up so she can get out of our way.
God damn, Shinya. Things will be fine.
Thank you for saying so. Your words of comfort give me the strength to go on.
I'll do my best. Step one is to make myself worthy of your love.
Grow your hair out and then we'll talk.
Looks like you have an admirer. Congratulations.
A little creepy though, but you show Okawa's alter ego. Everyone's stats have increased. AGI +3. So let's stop this first. This can't be real. It's impossible. My eyes must be playing tricks on me. There's no way she'd be here of all places.
The more you know me, the more you'll love me. You came and talked to me. I'm so happy to think someone would be interested in little old me. What do I like? My dad used to read a lot of fairy tales to me when I was a little girl. Most of them were about princesses. My favorite's the story of Rapunzel from the Brothers Grimm. She's a princess who was trapped in a tower by an evil witch. But one day, a prince found her, and they started meeting in secret behind the witch's back. Isn't that so romantic?
That's pretty good.
Talking to you feels like a secret meeting, too. Anyway, the witch found out about their rendezvous one day. She threw the princess out into the wilderness to try and kill her. When the prince heard, he thought the princess died. So he jumped off the tower in grief and lost his eyesight when he landed in the rose bushes. I'm so jealous of Rapunzel. Someone loved her so much, they were willing to die for her. She's so lucky she found someone like that. Anyway, the prince didn't give up and started searching the wilderness for Rapunzel, even though he was blind. After years and years, he finally found her. And then they had a beautiful wedding and lived happily ever after. It just goes to show, your worth as a person is determined by how much others love you. I want to be somebody's Rapunzel. I want someone to love me so much that they'd jump out of a window for me. I wish with all my heart that someone would spend years looking for me. I'll strive to make you love me that much. I hope you're looking forward to it, my sweet prince. Don't worry, there's no evil witch to toss me out.
I think you are.
You won't need to throw yourself off a tower or go blind. But I still think about what you might do if I did disappear. Would you put your life on the line? Would you search for me endlessly? True love like that is what dreams are made of. I wouldn't force you to, though. Of course I wouldn't. That's just the kind of love I want most, is all. It's my dream for someone to love me so much that they'd search for me, even if they couldn't see a thing. Nothing would make me happier than you being my prince, just like the one Rapunzel had. I've been fantasizing about it. That's how much that story means to me. It taught me just how important it is to be loved. Oh, I must be boring you with all this talking about myself, huh? Let's just leave it at that for now, then. The more you know me, the more you'll love me. You came and...
Give me
I'm
something.
sorry. I don't have anything to give. I would do anything to make you happy. Really, I would. But...
You're starting to sound like a gold digger.
Oh.
I'm by your side, watching over you.
Okay. Anyway, I'll come back and talk to you again later. What else we got? There was a trash bin that had something in it. I can't leave the building, the club building anymore. Can't even see the way. Or no, is it that I just don't know the way? What's going on here? Is this a dream?
I told you to stop following me.
What do we got right here? 10 Sprit. Oh my god. Shinya, out of my way, brother.
The more you know me. I'm by your side, watching over you.
Creepy. You were literally just on the lower floor.
The more you know me. The more you know
Oh, shit.
me, the more you'll love me. You're looking at me.
Tell me something you hate.
Giving me attention. I'm so happy. I could die. You want to know something I can't stand? My dad used to read lots of fairy tales to me when I was a little girl. But there was one I absolutely hated. It's Andersen's The Little Mermaid. You know, the one about that poor mermaid princess who saved a prince from drowning. She fell in love with him, but he was a different species. So she gave her voice to a witch in exchange for legs. But the mermaid had to marry the prince, or she'd turn into sea foam and disappear. He had to love her. That was the price. Even so, she accepted the deal. But since the witch took her voice, she couldn't tell the prince the truth. She still managed to build a relationship with him. But he didn't love her back, so they didn't get married. He loved a different girl, not the one who saved his life and gave up everything for him. He didn't recognize her sacrifice. He abandoned her, leaving her love unanswered. And so, she turned into sea foam and washed away. The end. The story is so unfair. I hate it. I hate it! I hate it! He didn't even love her back! How awful is that? What if I was the mermaid? It scares me so much! I don't want that to happen to me! But things are different now. You told me things would turn out all right. So now I know someone out there will love me just as much as I love them! That twisted fairy tale was just written by some lonely old fart who never got laid.
Oh, shit.
The world's not that unfair. I never end up like her. My prince would love me back, right? If I love you, you'll love me back one day too. You wouldn't let me turn into sea foam. I trust you. You're my prince. But you would never make me your little mermaid. Oh, talking about stuff I hate isn't very fun, is it? Sorry about that. That's the only thing I can't stand, though. Don't worry, I can like whatever you like.
I know, Shinya, this is...
The more you know...
Stuff.
You're looking...
Stop following me.
I didn't realize you were so shy. That's okay. You'll get used to it eventually. From now on, I'll always be by your side. Always.
Oh no. What have I
Well,
done?
at least you'll never be lonely anymore. I hope you two are happy together.
Fuck you, Shinya. Fuck you.
The more you know me, the more you...
Door's locked.
The more you know me.
Why were you crying?
Crying? What are you talking about? Oh, you mean when we first met? Right. About that. There was this awful liar. He told me he loved me so many times, but he was just like the rest. Oh, but don't worry about him. He's in the past now. He couldn't get out of the club building after all the mist showed up.
Oh.
I was worried enough to come here to look for him. But no one gets out of the mist, so my friend tried to stop me. He told me he loved me, though. So I came in anyway. I thought he was different. But when I finally found him, he screamed and ran away. I chased after him over and over again, but all he did was run and cry. I realized he didn't love me after all. If he did, he wouldn't have run away from me. Mr. No Mist! True love conquers all. Logic has nothing to do with it. Your hearts should sing to one another through thick and thin. See? Just look at me. I'm still the same old clear-headed romantic I was outside of the mist. Nothing's changed. The mist hasn't affected me. I'm still normal. And it's all thanks to you. I found hope because of you. I know you'd never lie to me. You'll love me. One day or another. Forget about the past. I only care about the now. That's the way things should be.
If you say so.
Anything you say.
Yes. Anything. If that's what you want.
Should I give you two some alone time?
Absolutely.
I'm by.
She's not. Oh, no, she's back here again.
The more you know me. You're looking at me. Huh? I didn't realize. That's okay. From now on.
Well, at least you'll...
I'm...
Hold on a moment. If you answer the call from here, she might get dragged into the other world with us.
So?
Can't you get her to leave somehow?
I've been trying.
She seems infatuated with you. I doubt she'll listen to anyone else.
I've been trying, man.
What is it?
I love you.
I'm happy to hear that, but this is all so sudden. You're not messing with me, are you?
Not in a million years.
All right. Then let me test you. You should know these things about me, if your love is true. First question. What do I like?
Rapunzel.
Yeah! That's right! Rapunzel is my favorite fairy tale. It's a story of how amazing it is to be loved. Time for the next question. What do I hate?
The Little Mermaid.
Yeah, that's right! I hate The Little Mermaid. It makes me want to puke. Last question. What's my type?
Someone who'd save you no matter what.
Wrong. You still don't actually... You can say you love me all you want. It's fine, though. I don't mind. You'll love me someday. I know it in my heart.
Could you leave?
I can't do that. I said I was going to be by your side forever. Yes. Forever. Until death do us part.
I could never love
Oh, you don't mean that.
you. Oh,
Feelings can change. You'll love me someday. Don't you remember? I was crying because I thought no one would love me. But then you said things would turn out all right. So don't worry. We'll work it out eventually. After all, you wouldn't lie to me.
I love you.
Huh? You're not... someone who loves me so much they'll walk through hell with me. That's the love I want. Thanks for answering all my questions. You definitely know a lot about me. So, I believe you. I believe that you love me. And I love you too! I love you, and I love that you love me.
Mind stepping away from me?
Okay. I'll be right outside waiting for you.
You sure you're okay with that?
Yeah, of course. I have nothing to worry about. You love me, after all.
Okay.
I know I asked you to deal with her, but I didn't think you'd do it like that.
It had to be done,
You
man.
really are a demon. A philandering one.
It had to be done.
Keep playing with fire, and one of these days, you're bound to get burned.
It don't matter if I get burned, I'm so hot.
Hopefully, she won't remember her time as an unsettled once she's no longer under the influence of the mist. Anyway, shall we?
What do you mean, hopefully she won't? Maybe I want her to. Maybe that creepy, clingy stalkerness rubbed off on me. Maybe I grew to love it.
Akane?
What is it, Shinya? Are you that surprised to see me?
No, but... I guess they don't necessarily have to show up at the last one.
My Monarch told me that my ideals were being destroyed, so I came. And look who I found. Not just Shinya, but the Vice President, too. You two are just awful.
Can I ask you a question?
Go for it.
What's your angle here? You're hurting people, killing them even. Is this revenge against Haruka?
Something like that.
My angle? Well... I don't want to be hated by the person I love any more than I already am. I want to be loved. For our hearts to be one. I want our wishes to be fulfilled. For us both to find what it is we're looking for. In other words, my angle is love.
Sounds good.
I want to find happiness for both of us. No matter what. I want to be loved again. Even if it costs me my life. Not that it will.
This isn't the way to get someone to love you. Especially not for a scumbag like him. I'd say that all pact bearers are like this, but you're just messed up in your own right.
Oh, damn.
It doesn't make any sense, but as long as you get what you want, right?
Right.
It's okay that you don't understand. You don't need to. You're not the one with these feelings.
That's true. I don't have to get it. After all, your business isn't any of mine. So let's just end this. Time for you to give up on your wish.
Aww. You really are adorable. I can't let things end here, though. I'll show you the true nature of my love. The cold, icy suffering that froze my heart.
I'll pass. I've got enough to worry about.
Oh, shit. Didn't you just... What? You're just the man with the words. The man with the plan. Let's go.
Let's go, Shinya.
I can't let them down.
Here I go. Quell the irrational.
Just give up. Broken commandment.
What a boring battle.
After you.
Leave it to me. Quell the irrational. Slaughter them! Deploy!
Get out of here. Oh, nice.
And you need to take everything back.
Let's have some fun. I'll kill you.
Are you okay, Shinya? I won't back down.
Not yet. It's yours, Vice President.
Leave it to me. Quell the irrational. I won't be defeated.
What a boring battle.
After you.
Advance! Null and void.
And you need to freeze everything over.
You won't get away. No mercy.
Oust them! Null and void.
Not yet. Broken commandment.
Buddy.
What a boring battle.
After you.
Advance! Null and void.
I'll stop you here.
That did some decent damage.
Too slow. It's not over yet. Null and void.
Not yet. You've got this.
Leave it to me. Null and void.
How much HP does she have
What a
remaining?
boring battle.
After you.
Oh, I did all that.
I can do this. Slaughter them. It's in your hands.
Moving out. Take.
Perfect.
I can do this. Null and void.
Not yet.
That's some power there.
This is madness. You're open.
Not yet. Broken commandment.
Oh,
What a boring battle.
Authority.
Slaughter them.
Thundercloud calling? Yeah, Thundercloud calling, baby. Got some good range. Got some good reach.
I'm worthless.
You're open.
Nice.
What a boring battle.
of them! Checkmate.
How was that, Shinya?
We both have a long way to go.
Unfortunately, I got hit with deaths. Yeah, I would have had an A rank there. He didn't die. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I can't. I want a power that symbolizes my love. The dream I long for that burns in my heart. I want a power that symbolizes my love. The frigid cold that has warped my mind. A power to turn my sullied dream and everything else into ash. A fire to match the suffering in my soul. A power to freeze my melted love and everything else into ice. A fire to match the suffering in my soul. Give. Take. You. Free yourself from grief. Be bound by joy eternal. I want a power that symbolizes the temperature of my heart. To erase the stains of the dream I lost. To return to the days we spent together.
So her authority could manipulate temperatures. That explains where her ice powers came from. Come on, let's grab her and head back.
But wasn't Akane the one with the fire powers? Bro, it's not over. They must each have an authority.
There's nothing wrong with her physically, but she won't regain consciousness. Akane's in the same condition as Kurama. I think it's safe to say this is because of her ideals being shattered.
But you guys only destroyed 2, right? Did someone else destroy the 3rd one? Or maybe she only had 2 to begin with.
The mist in Block D of the club building still hasn't cleared up. That must mean that one ideal is still around somewhere.
But what about Akane? Kurama only collapsed after we destroyed all 3 ideals.
This situation is all sorts of strange. But for now, we should investigate Block D and destroy that final ideal.
I agree.
The mist won't go away otherwise.
Like, these little mini dungeon excursions, like, preparing for them and stuff, actually takes a bit of time.
You've known Mr. Tsumabuki.
But anyway, till next time, everybody, Block D.